Hi, everyone. Thank you so much again for being supports to me in this horrific time. Um, I'm actually coming to you today with really bad news. My nurse practitioner was extremely abusive with me yesterday, and so I no longer have a nurse practitioner, which is my primary caregiver here in Newfoundland. Yeah, she basically got upset with me for asking her to do her job and then told me that I must be having an emergency psychiatric experience, which is just untrue. And it was a severe abuse of her power to suggest that to me. So, yeah, all that after I spent 45 minutes having her needle all of my symptoms and ask me questions like, "Are you sure there's not any job anywhere in the world that you could do right now?" Which, if that doesn't make your blood boil, I don't know. I mean, the politics of our world have really trained a lot of us, myself included, to put the primacy and demand on a person's capacity to earn for themselves, even if it means that they kill themselves doing it, which I staunchly refuse to do. And as you can see, having a traumatizing experience at the nurse practitioner's office has deeply affected me, not just because of that abuse, but because it replicates abuses that I've received multiple times in the past. So that was a bit of bad news I wasn't actually going to share, but I woke up this morning and my hot water heater has died. My boiler is gone and needs to be replaced. So I looked it up and it's out of warranty, which is exactly why we know it needs to be replaced. I called a plumber. He agreed and gave me a kind of outline of the different scenarios. There's no repair that will be worth doing. It needs to just go. And this entire situation is going to cost me about $1,200 and it's urgent. So I have to pay it. So I really need even more help. And I mean that both in the financial sense and in the emotional sense, because I'm in a trauma trigger that is so profound. Talking is hard. I'm gonna stop doing it. But this is me at my utmost fighting for myself by asking for more help from a place where I have to just exist. And I do have therapy booked. I'm on a cancellation list for an emergency availability this week just to make sure that as I re-experience trauma layered on top of trauma, I'm not deepening it. But I want to let you know, and this is something my nurse practitioner clearly didn't believe about me, I'm a profoundly knowledgeable, intelligent, and resourced person when it comes to my own care. So if I am in trouble, I know when to ask for help and I know when to call in supports, and I know what I can do for myself, and I know when to just rest. So I'm not in immediate danger. That's not what this request is about. It's more like, why does anyone have to be in immediate danger to ask for help? That just isn't the model of the world that I am trying to build. But any words of support, literally any words of condemning this woman's disbelief of me, any messages to help me in this moment to replace the beliefs that my trauma has given me. Like, I genuinely, since having this appointment, have been asking myself the question, not because I think it's the right question to ask, but because it's part of my trauma. to question myself, just like she was questioning me and going, am I crazy? Do I need psychiatric care and emergency psychiatrist care? And like, truly, I know that the answer is no. I'll still go to a psychiatrist. Like, I'm happy to have that appointment, which I told her in the meeting, but she abruptly ended the meeting and just said, go to the psychiatric assessment unit, which is just, that's the moment when it turned from neglect to abuse. Anyway, I'm still processing it, obviously, and I'm getting a horrible headache, actually. Okay. I thought I was going to be able to be more eloquent about this, but this is my limit, so I'm going to respect it and go back to bed. And thank you so much for the support you've already given me, and just ask if you have kind words to send them along, or if you know someone who might be able to chip in who hasn't yet, or someone who has resources that maybe they could reach out and help me navigate this. I don't know. I'm just like casting the net as wide as I can because I'm so sick of having emergencies. And yeah, I'm having another one with the boiler. Okay. Thanks, everyone.